Alright, welcome back to Kitten Crochet. I've got this kind of fun thing. So Berroco sent me this yarn tasting kit, which I think is just the cutest idea ever, because honestly I'm never going to go to a wine tasting because I don't drink wine. Yarn tasting I can totally get behind. So, full disclosure, they sent me this for free. They didn't ask me to review it or do anything with it actually, so I just decided to do this on my own. So we'll get into the yarn in a minute. I just think this is the cutest thing. So yarn tasting menu, and it gives me the 6 different yarns that they sent me. So there's that. Then they also give me a little info flyer about patterns. And then they give this little lookbook with a bunch of pattern ideas for the different yarns, so you can kind of get an idea of what they might be used for. So this is Summer Sesame, which is one that we're going to look at. I'm a fan of this top right here, that's pretty. So they've got all these colorways. Zinnia. So it's kind of fun, it gives you an idea of what kinds of things that yarn might be good for. Okay, but we just really want to look at the yarns. Okay. So if you know me at all, you know that I hate wasting yarn. So even though there's only a little bit of each of these, I'm going to find a use for them. So you have to stay tuned for that. Okay, first up we've got Summer Sesame, 47% cotton, 44% acrylic, 9% nylon. So that's going to be kind of a workhorse, I would think. Okay, so it's got these little nubby textures. The yarn colors are wrapped around each other, and it looks like a pretty good color change gradient. So it's really pretty. It's reasonably soft, and it's got a really interesting texture. It's not like super soft, but it is pretty soft, and it's just really interesting. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with that, but it's kind of fun. Super fun colors. Alright, next up, Chai. So we've got a 46% linen and a 44% silk, and my first impression here is that it's much stiffer. So you can kind of see it stands up, it doesn't really fall down. So it's a much stiffer yarn, but it's still really pretty. I could see this for like, I mean obviously you can make shirts, but I'm saying for just this tiny amount I could see like a bracelet, maybe. It's pretty though, it's really got a little bit of shine to it, probably the silk. Anyway, so that is neato. We've got Ultra Wool Hand Paint. This is the cutest tiny little ball of wool. So Ultra Wool Hand Paint, it's got speckles of mustard, purple, reddish, blue on this cream base. It's really pretty, just 100% superwash wool. I'm always in the market for a good superwash because when you gift things to people, they wash them and ruin them, so I'm excited to give that a try. Remix Light. Nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, and linen, because you need all the fibers all at the same time. But honestly, it's really soft. It kind of feels like, and I mean this in the best possible way, but it feels kind of like a thrift store sweater, like that's old but well loved. So it's soft, and it's got this texture where it's almost like a little bit frayed feeling, but it's not actually frayed. It's just really interesting. I actually really like it. This is not one that I was drawn to initially when I first saw the bag, but now that I have it in my hand, I'm actually a fan. So this one is apparently made of 100% recycled fibers and is machine washable, and I just think this would be super comfortable. It's soft, and I'm guessing from the fiber content it would be pretty sturdy, so this might be a favorite. Alright. Next up we've got Medina, cotton, acrylic, and viscose. I'm usually a fan of viscose. You can tell this one's going to have really great stitch definition just from how tightly wound it looks. So you can see those colors just wrap right around each other. In that way it's similar to the Summer Sesame, but it's a much finer wrap and it doesn't have the little nubbies. So I actually really like this one also. It's soft. The DK weight. Anyway, I like that one. Alright, oh, how cute. I got a little llama sticker. I like llamas. My kids think I'm weird, but hey, llamas give you fiber and fibers are great. So this is the one that looking in the bag I liked most. In my hand, I don't actually like it as much as the Remix Light, but I love the way it looks. So it's got these coordinating colors. Again, they're kind of wrapped around each other, but it's not a very high contrast, so I think it just gives it some interest. And it does have these little nubby things, I don't actually know the technical term for those, worked into it to give it a little bit more texture. So it's not super soft. I mean, I don't usually think of cotton as soft, with the possible exception of Pima cotton. But it's cotton nylon, and I think it would make great like summer tops or something. So this is the Zinnia, 93% cotton, 7% nylon. So we got 6 little bitty balls of yarn. And I am determined that I'm going to come up with something to make out of each of my little tastes of yarn. So if you've got ideas for what I should make out of these, let me know. Otherwise, you'll see them later. Happy crocheting.